Nyo ne banyeta Kyagulanyi Sentamu konka omwankole ne banyeta Musinguzi. Wano ndimoko era mbadde nsaba First Lady kuba naze naye okkirize maama gy'obuze ku bantu. Just very quickly.
Babale mnonga Your Excellency. Abaziiki bataahi bitu, abebembezi b'omu kicweka eki, abebembezi b'ekanisa Ssebo Bishop, abaana b'omu lyegika, twabaramusya. Amazina ganje linnya Itungo Kagaju, Musinguzi, Barbara Kyagulanyi. Awitu nintungamo Bushenyi niyo yandezire nkashomeraho bweranyanje emyaka 6 mbwenu ndyo mwana w'omu. Obutuba turi aha nareba bishemanzi obumbaha I advocate for the girl child. Ngambira bishi mbira karyabo aba batakubasa kugamba. Nareba bishi baryaha bemanzi bamani bari kugambisa amani banyanya bakatana Benjamin banshemeza ekyo nchorekanye no kuyabirayi akaryo mukaze manzi owayorira bishire manzi batakutina kugamba konkana hurira Businje yatina yagira ati mama yagenda ati mukama nkwatse nyemerero mbijerebi Businje nyenda kwijusya keshongorokamo hariho eceka kiri kugira ngo Nimanyangu hachiriyo ebinje byokundenga kandi nebyokunsasa nkiryo mulye jinsi konka hariho ekindi vasi negira ngu kumbambumba dirwe Yesu dinye wamaziko dinyemereza mutima ahakuba ni wandinda. Barumuna banje bakuru banje banyanya bakatana munyanyazi nyenda mu mahame okumukazi wabazire obwabago muzigaba na mawe no muzigaba mugume mu ndonde kumurira munyetenga katana twashashaniwe konkana mayango turi nibumbire bona abantu babiyanja mwebare munonga kambare kire Musinguzi musasire nagamba munonga
webale munonga mama nayo bawo nebyange wandi byogedde. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you can please. We gather here today to see off our mother, our brother's mother, Mama Mary, like she's fondly referred to. Munansonyi wanja kutabula ennimi olunyakole lwange lwonna Barbie alumazeeyo. Many of us did not get to personally know Mama Mary, but through Katana, who we like to call BK at NUP, we could see her through him. BK ayogeranga so fondly of his mother, like many of us. Era nebaza Katonda nti yasobodde okuzika mama we. Yakyogeranga n'agamba nze singa nfuna omukisa okuzika mama wange ejja kuba contented ekyo Mukama akikoze. Yayogera n'ekirala n'agamba nti njagala nnyo nkole ekyensobola kyonna ndabe nga mama wange mujjanjaba so that even if finally God takes her, omutima gwange gujja kuba at peace. My brother, it is well. Mama oyo nga bwe ngambye tetwamanya nnyo, but the values that she instilled in our brother BK as a widow, as a more or less a single parent, nga mama etata, nena mukuzanga muntu aina credibility, nga muntu mwesimbu. That is a very, very noble value. BK, your national treasurer, one national unity platform. Now that position calls for absolute integrity. He's one of the members that we always look up to as a yardstick for our integrity. And my brother, we pride in you so much. And even okubanga asobola okuyimirira n'ayogera ebiruma abantu. BK is not poor. In Uganda, he is the class that you would call privileged. But he decided not to relax, but to also add his voice and to stand with many people, especially those political prisoners. Nga Secretary General wagambye bangi abalwanidde nnyo okuva mu makomera. Initially, he was our head of legal before he became national treasurer. Twasembayo okulaba mama the night before she passed on, bwe twagenda mu ddwaliro. And you could see that the hospital bill was taking a toll on BK and the family, like many other Ugandans. Lucky enough, you could pull strings here and there, nagezaako kwaffordinga okulabirira mama we, unlike very many Ugandans. So ebintu ebyo tubyogerako in good faith. Kubanga bituuka kuffe, many of us can afford to treat our people. Naye abantu bangi tebalina opportunity eyo. Era tubyogerako bino not out of hate, but because we all want to be in a better country. Nze nno njogera wano kuba ndi muko. Era waffe Uganda, ninga ambassador wa Nkole, ninga ambassador wa Western Uganda, era nze mbagamba ekituufu. Tine bali balinga ffe, kuba ewaffe abantu bangi balowooza eno Nkole olusuku lwa seminti. Balowooza buli kimu kiri okay. But we have the same challenges. Sukali atubagula ebbeeyi y'emu eno Nkole like everywhere in Uganda. Amalwaliro gafeesinga same challenges with the same human beings. So talking about these things and advocating for better, especially the way we do it peacefully, tukikola for the good of all of us. Era njagala mbasabe mwena nsanyuse nnyo chairman wa NRM naye abyogeddeko. I really wish that is the tone we speak to each other with. Because at the end of the day, we are the same people. You can no longer divide the people of Uganda. Kati abaana baffe baana bammwe n'abaana bammwe baana baffe. We are the same people. So it's important that we treat each other with dignity, that we see the truth and talk about it, because it benefits all of us. And what is wrong affects all of us. Nabadde ndaba bambi omwana babayita bakadama. Many Ugandans, especially young girls, go to Arab countries. Many of them, babajjamu ebyenda nga bwemumanyi, kidneys and everything. One girl called Karungi, she's from Isinjiro. She jumped off a building and died. So that pain cuts across the country. Kiri very important ne tutandika okugatta eggwanga lyaffe nga tetunula interests zaffe ngaffe. I will also talk about a very important thing. Saasobola kwogera n'abantu ba Nkole abasinga. As you all saw through the campaign, batutwalanga missing, uyo mukube, so it was tear gas. We didn't get chance to say what we wanted to speak to the people. And I know that many people were told, we Bobi wine Muganda, wanafuka president, abatali baganda mwenna bagenda bagobe Buganda, which is wrong. Uganda is just as your home, as Nkole is my home. That is how the founders of this country envisioned it, and that is how we should live together. I thought it important to mention it. Family ya Muganda fe BK na BK tumirira namwe nga tusibula mama tusaba Mukama abagumye. Tukwebaza olw'okubeera omugumu, ffenaffe mikwano gyamwe tugumirako mmwe. I've not seen so many people break down. We thank God for that, and we hope that God keeps you strong and that rests Mama's soul in eternal peace. Mwebale nnyo okumpuliriza, tugonde gumewo.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Bandima mureke turizane tubanze kwendera umukoro kandi nimbebaza abo kwakira cye banywana banje
uri kumesha media
we bari buno. And I would like to thank you. Ordinarily I shouldn't speak after my president has spoken, but today since I'm the Mulewa, I have all the rights to speak at any time. So allow me to thank you, my brother and the entire team, for honoring my mother and for standing with me in these difficult times. My mother and I shared a very strong bond, very, very strong bond. But God has chosen to take her, and we only pray that the angels receive her in glory. Thank you very much, Mebali Mnonga, Mukama Simwe, my Lord Bishop and the entire team. Nataka Mebali Mnonga, Mukama baherezo umugisha, kandi mutsasire ayitwacereza mu bwire ekitsasigara cy'Imana.
Sasa washaka nao gonga washauri sasa washaka wazonto aturo sasa ya bukuturo ukacyakikire kuba bakecwa kusebe kufara muri kandi hati urari ukusama kandi ukwitebendera urugero kwitebendera utugere ko kandi umubari kuba we kwanga sasa wewe ati ni wakutumwa nizakoroka ikanisa mutsasire by Lord Bishop. You know,
have you finished? Okay, not yet.
Tumwa kurbaha nemwa pale parliament wa kazi district ya Bushenyi kumjara kasime ane tumcha ya disemba 10 ya jamtia wao kunkana sasa niki tumwa kurbaha leader opposition kunkaya yagambire kunkaya yaherizo kutumwa umpandike. And I will be brief because we have had the communication from him. Condolence message. Office of the leader of the opposition. The family of late Mary Katana. We are Nzati Izova, Bushenyi, alarmed with profound shock the death of your dear mother, Mary Katana. On behalf of my family and the opposition platform in Parliament, I offer my sincere condolences upon the death of your mother. Our heartfelt commiserations especially go to Council Benjamin Katana, for we know she has left a big gap. May the Almighty God rest her soul in eternal peace. Please accept my sincere condolences of 500,000 shillings to assist any arrangement. Signed, Puga Matthias, Member of Parliament and Leader of Opposition. Thank you so much. Emerango, kunkaba kumkeza mwiza, uja kuhereza invoice aho kwa yatatachine, health in charge Buyanja, health center 2, na yete minyeto, amusomo, ebirobina yuko akatano, aruwakasa tusaisa tuzaka sheshi, Buyanja health center, katerero, eminyeto, erukwetengwa, no kuruga amyaka 10 kari yawe nena yokuru eren kumuleba in charge Buyanja Jango, Chairman Buyanza Tukore Growers Cooperative Society, Manisa Hindi Womani, Koi Nosomo, Navi Sava Society. Omakaga Biamucha Richard, Arwakatano, Chamunana Ziham, Mujemwena, Aruyanza, Chairman Buyanza Tukore. I'm talking is Revamwe, but I'm connected to the Kajok laying of the wreath. And many of you,
Nyone Banyeta Chagurani Sentam, Konka Omankore Nebanyeta Msingus. Wanondimoko era ambade nsaba First Lady Kubana Zenaye, Okirizema Mojogoze ku bantu. Yes, very quickly.
na rero muhadre bakwa bakoze kureba muganga abantu bo mugashara katwete so kubiseruza nubundi arambo sayibo bakagambira kubiseruza nangwe bire barishina bintu kandi twero kubiseruza ko kubiseruza kandi rero mu bantu babiri kwandisa abantu abishuru watakambira abishuru kwangana kuri cyo bidire hakarumye kuba bana babiri kije kubiseruza abene mafundo babaribira kubaza chenze zo migari wigana abine mafunda abafuzi kagongo chose rodera rodebo rwego rwa sandwich bana na musinga rugo tumarebe ko kwekisha turabire bayayi turabire shugugu abine mafunda tubesimsa kandi ngo tahaturishingirwe kubungo bya kunu kogama ibaziga abantu bahurire bari bashagatemba abantu bakisha bati gwe bari mu rugo kujashindije zo mutazwanya bene mafunda n'abakira buzima nashemerwa mnono kandi bamari ibasima mnono cyakazi rumanya abana bifuza ko ariko bandi basha gwe bari gukunda kugira abana bifuza itafirije takurire kake rero shango shitamira genero aho zakutaho umuko dashuje n'ibyo zawe mwene riko tukiro mbigere byanyu ndime turushabwe bizirangire n'amakabuku baraza mutwine byo biri tugira abantu riko tusima hanga turabona ubwo bakoze n'ikindi cyo kubo naye baregwa amajya naye bari kurungura yo moto kurira mu yamanzi kamawe n'amari yo bendishana nawe ni musharo konga ni ramunonga konga isimbere hanga kumawo go byafatara mawaka yabo mbizubindi yagenda ko mukamwe muri kinsa cyedorira konga ni sigane cya chose cyaga ko waje bizima hanga abo abantu babiyanje icyo tweta kumawe naza ko mudagenda kubi abantu yagaruka Gwenu mawaka jenda tuziremerwa y'ibyo tandukana n'abakazito na muri n'abagike na benijo akatusha tutumwa idorora munsi seratumishije n'ibyanjye project oraho tutakumangunaza twa kwebye akabire abantu n'abaganga baboneze gate abajye abantu bwe barabayabiyanje bwe barabayidara bwe barakibundi bwe barabayembanywa data impamvu abantu bayembanywa data tutabishaka mu akabeka yasamu bazirwa neka yawo bajya kashanga bakashobana data bazahuka yiki
bahati mucyabari mugamba ki tournament za futsal yazwali
abakristayo
timu zavako kwa tournament kitalo nyo kitalo dala temugamba never know mundu wala mujja kweranga ate mchola nnyo
Kunda au ifuzi kunda lumbanda
timu zilizoaliko timu chagula timu wanajoita bana timu chagula president wa timu ya shujaa bana bakutawana nyonenga
angana yiba rishiso bamuru
timu Nobiali nayo etaye kutana
bindo no wana batari umugande
timu zenda
nayo bari kunda mawe
timu
nayo bari kunda mawe ababiri mwe bari kutesa mawe mwe bari kumukunda Five na ID mwe bari kusheka mawe kamuboneza akarebe gake ukamutwatiraho hanga kabisa n'ibyo bishize mwe bari kuba abantu sipora na kansi rero mawabira y'umutungo y'urwaje bari nyenda ya Brightin mwe bari kumana umuntu bari nyenda ya mawe bagisimura bagiweza kumana rebe gake mwe nakanga akanse y'imfumu ajya tumwana nje kure mu cyakami konga mwe rwanda muyambira byatanukirekano birayina bero zeka kwera marungi mwe mawo bawakabo umuntu muruki siba nawe angambire n'ibindi agambira abana banje agambira kirabo namwe peshe ibinyo y'ingengeranye n'inzara bishira bisuka abe nakugambira atabishira bari bashika ishebe mwidashyirwa agambira bishira bishaka yibabashira peshe zo turabishaba urwane nabo mawakabana nabishaba yarwanze ndabe yarwanze ukuzirira yazazukuririnda peshe zifina bishabo kugira manu cyuma gari ubutwe huna mawuti cyuma kurwanze urwane nabishaba rero myinshi akagenda kugamba utumwana siba mwenderende yanje kushikama nachaza naseto ndikwanjura kutuzanda tutwamire cyane nyuma bishuru baba kwedorire cyane chanzana n'ikukiye kumama ndereza nganira tushaba omwabaze cyererwa kwije acha n'ubwongo bwo hanze atiko mwana wanje yizire nabandi uza kwisi obetse yakanye gisubishabani shaba kandi impamvu hagati n'izataruka akanyo n'ubundi yahanendera ko kazakwa bese bwaga masanga yambuza irabishika kumishani zitatoranga nyumera kw'icyo kintu oga twachenerwa utima kwa mawe wa Burundi twamushendezo mutsinza igururanga yasheruza twebwirejura nyinyi murongo mutwege n'ijura diyagwa idekateka mu mawe hanga yamakira kanga cyensima abanyamuzari n'abanyarukago abatunzire abatwatse n'abatwara kujya gushendereza abazidikuza kwanjura bigomwe wabantu bindi zatwara n'umwanya kw'abantu bonga twashitsa y'abatashita amasasire elizo ibituka ndari ya utosha niwe ndutwaza umutwaze ndari ya utosha so musasire y'abatabyambire n'ikireki twa byutwaza yibi ya utosha bari munonga bari kutwasira abebendezi bakavuniti abego bagishute n'ahandi gozona n'abangana bari kusibanidwe shabar hanga barinde abagarureze abakurara turare no bisinde umdikuru witu hanga mushendezeza amtwarije bye bye my friend bari binonga ogulu munywano wanje bamwita kasabrine kana robana bagamba ngo byendera abantu batera umungaro bakumurikira bako mukamutaka mbera ibyakaburikaho no wisho ishara ya mukama witu kubandushaba kugira ngo abo kubukama no bushoborozi n'ikindisa n'ibyawe hati n'ibiro byona mukama n'umurungi ibiro byona isinza cy'umugaci icyo kubanza cya byona ubagira ngo abana ba mama bijaha tubahaye kina bagumaye injira bamwe emyaka egenzire abandi nabasaka batine mani konkananisha bangumbanjure ari umukuru witu James Katana ashitamiraho n'umucyara we Faith n'abana baruba ari umunyanya zitwe mera picho muci ashitamirwa ninjira abana mama bare ibintu bataho evumura bageze bitu abandi bakatwarwa konka abana babo barwaha kandi mama bare ibintu bataho mbwenu elizoba ekikuru munonga no kusima mukama ahabwe ibintu bingi ekyo kubanza cya byona nabwo amagara ga mawitu hariho abana abakuzarwa bakafa hariho abana abenda zikurugamo hariho abana bafera myaka 10 inabarufera 20 nangwe no mbana bekeje abana bagamba bafire kine n'abafire batakakizire bana kine n'abafire n'abana babo bakafa ibyo challenge zona akazendi walinga konka ntusima mukama kureba ngo yabasa umurinda akanyika myaka 58 eyobukuru chikumanyisa ngo tubire tumuhagire tubire tumukunda muno konka ntusima mukama noreba natanga kugira ngo mukama n'umurungi obwire kubona omukushemerwa omukushasha omukuzara omukuferwa mukama nadekwa nabachikozere aine chigenderwa chiyagirata echiyachikora kandi ntichimusima so mukama ntumusima ahabwebyo nebindi bikuza kongeraho ekyakabiri ntusima abantu b'ekichwekeeki ekyabuyanja ahabwa rukundo ahabwo kutureberera ahabwo kwatanisa nitwe na nebindi byona abaturine nibashagizana konka basasirana konka kureba ngo tukumira na rukundo mwakumana mukoragana nitwe twakasha H.E yo kushendekereza mawitwe kandi ebizwe bikuheze kubaho itawa mwe tubire taro konka mwijaha mwategura ayitukire kushira twashange kejwira abantu kandi natwe mukijwira ntubasima tutine bugaricho ni nutsima abantu yena babasi nonga bikwenda kongeraho heno no mucyarawe no bataha ebinde bana bamusimira patience mwabura konkanye chamane chikwenda kumusimira not a conflicting with the mother-in-law because many times it happens konka bagumere bino kwatanisa yamurebera and we have never sat here as a family to resolve a dispute involving her and the mother-in-law. Chikumire omuntu kushanga naturana nyina zara ubwire bwona konka kurenga batwire hamwe kwika bahendera hatire kizigwe kibireho ntikimusimira hariho sister wito wari bakweta Bushenyi yaga konka Bushenyi akozero mu gwamana munonga nibabe na kwateranye na akamurebera akamutekera buri kimwe cyona numa mbeni barabura ntatiwe wena nyina ni nko muntu na numurumuna ndikandi bona bashiro myaka y'entondo ndorugana so kureba ngo abintu bagira flawless relationship hatari mu kuyomba nacyo tukizimira mukama ntusima bagenzi bitubona abakwatireho mama umagaraje gensi agokora kuza abo kwanyo kunagire kuzagwa kwentegereza nashanga mawito akurwara umunda. I'm the last born of her biological children. So for the last about 38 years of my life, she has been sick. Maybe she got sick before that. So abantu abamuragurize umujanejo nibindi munonga. Muramuito mhanguzi babamugambiriho akavuga ijaha mtwarungirwaro ashashura sende. Aro muramu wanja konka promotinga mweta anti fibi kazini. Bakareberera omugikuro gumunonga bamtwaro marwaro gamani bamuraguriza yendwarengeza benzi muteganisa yazimanya akaba ine problem y'umugongo akahendeka ariyo mwishicu muto nambwe nene mwarana bagambira ngo akazarwa ina mezi mukaga 6 months. Now he's I think 50 years at full time. Konka bamuraguriza okika nitwaito atanchiro kumuraguza so ni kusima mnongo ebinje babugamba but maybe 2 or 3 things about my mother which stand out. One is that she was a very clean person, very, very clean. And God had blessed her with bright white teeth. I didn't get the chance of getting similar teeth. She was also gifted with a very dark and bright complexion. Konketo nijangu na ID yaba bitwa baba abasongora ababona kunkureba mundo ndaba light skinned nbache ninjira ngo ejo ni ID yabo yo kuba identifyinga ninjira mwareba munyanyo wana agamba so konga kabaryo muyonjo munonga ekindi she was very meticulous. She had all her medical records. Whichever hospital she went to, whichever clinic she went to, and they gave her any documentation, she would carry them on the next visit, even to a different doctor. She would carry them, every document, including the documents of our father and our grandfather. When we were growing up, she used to give us, our grandfather would, I think, record every event in his life, including visitors who have come to visit him. So all the diary books, she kept them intact and would read the records and even got to know our relatives. Because when we were growing up, many of our relatives were far, and for me particularly, my father had died and many of them had no reason to come and visit. But through that and through oral information from her, I was able to know much about my family. Ekindi akaba yo muntu knowledgeable munonga arukora radio namwe rwaba rwo mwirwaro amburize ngo rutaro rwa Putin na Ukraine rushikirenga. Because every global event, every local event, she would listen. In fact, when we reached there, she said, "Ine mangoza kureba TV, ondonera ka radio, nyenda kurira mahoro." So she would listen to the news and she was very knowledgeable. Ekindi ekimanga abantu babuyanja mutara yo kuchumanya n'abanyabuzara ba family. She spoke with candor. Well, regardless of your status, if she does not agree with what you have done, she will say it the way it is. So I remember one time when we were young, I was a young boy. She had an argument with one of our uncles. And our uncle was a long-serving legislator. So he reminded her that he's the one who makes the laws. He told her it doesn't matter. Even Wambus, I didn't know Wambus then, he was the Chief Justice. That if you offend the law, he said even Wambus is not above the law. So later on I established that Wambus was the Chief Justice at the time. So this is the person who never went to school. Akabana amanya history. I think through reading, listening to radio. Kandi akana amakushoma orinyankore Bibli akaja ngwaka somo Burundi, but she knew almost every verse in the Bible. So for every situation she had a verse to relate with what was transpiring. So there are so many things. She had a very photographic memory. She remembered the events, she remembered the time, she remembered the dates, everything. So people are talking about her intelligence. I don't think any of us possesses half of the intelligence that she possessed. Yet she never went to school. But she was a natural talent. Na when munyanyo bija kumureba kanje ati nyokwimwa kafirgo butashoma. Atabo kwa kali umuntu omugezi muno. So nsima mukama abwa magaraje, nsima mukama abwe byambasise kukora. Nsima mukama, maybe that one brings me to think when akwasisira bwire, you know, people have to travel back. The clergy must be tired. I apologize. Akaba no kwiciriza kwa mani kandi mukama ninjira ngo abo kwiciriza kwe amuriwadinjire munonga. So our mother has had a long history of sickness. Twatwara mutwaro mwirwaro ongani nja kutandika nirware rigerehererukire. But before that 2019 tukazo mwirwaro akana ashasho mundasiye bachebera bakora za endoscopy bakora biha bamujira ngo ayine amabare ninjira cyo bakwita chikoruma njo chi gallbladder she had gallstones. So bagira ngo ahabwe imyaka ye tubakubasa gukora surgery kubwihama kana wakatenda fieta kaja tumukama kanyamba tenaza musembu kuzara mkantura nindi nako mgongo gwanje ndariza hamsi and God has answered her prayers. She survived a surgery. So bamuhereze mbazi bajya mu hopefully amabarago ndaza kudisorovinga konka bagira ngo aho imyaka ye harudenje kugira ngo amabarago ngabasa kutranslatinga into cancer baga kabaja ngo ine na hania. So bamuhimbazi twija twakumantura guza. I will not go into the details. So hati, but they ruled out cancer at the time. Bajang taine mu cancer mukonka amabaraga ngabasa kutamukiza. So twakumantura guza okwa kashatu ningo kwa kabiri yabugwa mani twija hatwamwakira mukijana murumuna banje kudarias mukuru wanje mubuzare n'umukuru wanje twamwakira konka kataro kubi akana atambura ayitambuza hankoniye ngoneja akakirwa munyanya azo motoka tugende baturangira consultant tugenda bamucebera konka bagira ngo bacebera baronda ninjira bwa symptoms ziyabira ine umushawa suspect ngo nabasaka bayine mu cancer konka ko bacebire bajya mutayine ki utayine cancer. So tugaruka muka tuzo mushaho mirundi kebi kutwaga kiro kundo murundi twaturinzire garuka kuzo mushaho nkanda kumanya nguyagamba na munyanya nawo. So omutaba nantera afande Solomon aija kumureba. Afande Solomon is my brother, but we rarely interact because of my political choices and his job, and it's acceptable. But when he called me, I was pleasantly surprised. Yija yareba Antwe. Koka kuya murebere we amishotega amureka mutariki. So yanjira ati no muremurinzire appointment ya consultant. Mugende murebe physician. Nabasa kugira kiyamurebaho ecyabana bashobe bataka murebere. Kutwakire bangwa barebe ibintu ngo infection n'ibikiru kikonka bagira ngo bakore scan. Ko bakoze scan bagira ngo umuntu mwine byayo bitariki. So bakora tests bamaragura bagira ngo numwija kugaruka results zaiza kugira sita kurebeka. Results kuzizire batwita twagenda niryizo beryo era anko yashangire ntugaruka mu irwaro rukaba ryo rwakana orwisandeje hwiri. So twashiro mu irwaro babanza kumucebera again bashanga rwire baja ngo mwakirirwa no kumureta mwamushime kumureta kare no mwamwe na appointment ya shaha ikomingwa abo kuba tariki. So batanga kumuragura na doctor otwabe turinzire yije. So twashitamire nawe yacoborera yagira ati omukuru wanyu ari no burwire bwa cancer. Ati kandi cancer yagira mu stages zahiguru munonga. Ati naba atakwijana kora kwa kufatwa nkana aza kushasha munonga. Ati mwenu mwine kushitama nka family mukaba prepared. Atawa mwija kwe na ruzinga weight na ruzinga mani na shasha munonga. Ati mwija kuspendinga sente nyingi munonga. So details zeze zimwite turazileta tukata kwasa kushitwari nangwa stabilizing to discussing now. Konke kwitwa mugambira ege bitari threatening. Konka mukamo yabatura nasha ngo amurindo busasi abo kubakashasha munonga. Taramwikirize ngwaze kurindebyo ebikongera kumurenga omunsomo. Izo bero twaheze nanka konka magambira ntikifube kintu muteganisa munacho bajya ngo mugashije mucebere kuba cebire bashanga nkansebe yakiro murangiza. So mwabazi yoko bamutabuka oxygen kumuyamba ku breathinga konka magarage yongera kurema agumiza mwahumara. Konka kafana yeta Yesu kandi nasima mukama. Mwene kitinsa kigarukiroha kigarukire mukama. Baba gambera omushaho George no mucyara we bakamurebera munonga bakaba marakura amagaraga kirema bare bangukibasa bamutomodoka bamuga bamutwaro mu irwaro. Master Steven yabarigano cye amana ha Wolfu akama motoka amana mashita bamutwaro mu irwaro kandi Master Steven no gunyowe ona bendo primary my mother akantwaro boarding and placed me under his care. He took care of me and played a very big role in shaping me. So he has been present, but it's not surprising. Family yitu, nemjenzi bandebe, relationship, ababiyanja, nabajumanya. So nyenda kusima abanywana banje, ebibyone bukozirwe n'abanywana ba family n'abanyabuzare, abwa support y'imutire. Abantu bakatandika kutereza sente ku rwego mu bikuru byahumura na hati. Abantu bakitwereza sente. So nimbasima kandi mbashaba mu mukama bahereza umugisha. Nisima abanywana banje abinjiro mukore mirimo bebembirwe chairman Council George Musisi. Ubwo we have relationship ya manambwe na hano mwana toranije hana nywabo mukono ndi umwana tukashoma hamwe yaba best man wanje ya emerero mwana wanje na nyina emerero we so ogwitwache mukako no buzari so banywana banje bona bari ya nyine banywana banje bakurga mu categories zone from all categories, and at the appropriate time I will be introducing my family NUP. But I also have friends whom I met when I was growing up that I did a lot of work with in politics. They belong to NRM, FDC, wherever, but we have remained brothers. And they are here. Some of them will be introduced. My friends, numureba chairman Jafari Mkodomi Bonga no politics na handi he belongs to NRM, but we are friends. Vice chairman Peter Mugume na ngugu mukuru wanje Bonga politics tuzikatwahora. Chairman Deo atwire bwejo munywano wanje muno on politics tukichara kwatagana for a long time. Emwe tukichirizana ibintu tukichirizana konga relationship kumechizireta eroho chishire mwamare bendo bamwanzura wona jango no ya berga wigara akabari munywano watata na ato mukomutaka muga mweno wa NRM konga kwa kumbuka na jatu ni moko wanyu mjire muta mahameraho idokata musechi omwamedano mugura numtabanu omwami kachi nambwene biro byahwire na wakayo mu tokamanya imyaka kwija kumwa kwako bakonvinsinga mukamagira Lucas Mahanje numyano wanje munonga nkemerera no mwana we nawo no NRM nkanenda kumutwaro kukonga no sotaba bansidamana bamugaroku konga no muntu wanje munonga abanyazari bona bari yaha kano numwese yaba representinga kano bashasha nabandu mwena mwe bari utaturugaho. If I'm to mention your names, I think we will spend the whole day here. But I love you and I treasure your friendship. Haro family, the member wife. Families in Nyinji Bunong. I think Charles, for you and Aaron, you are from another family that I belong to. Kindly stand up and wave to the people. Ninjuroka mwenu mcharakumureba as TV. Konkano muntu witu. Osboniwe families ni nyingi zitukitaramu. So families ni nyingi munonga baba bore chile grupa Fraha Leadership Square, there are many. I thank God for friends. Nyowe abanywana banje bapenjire role ya manu munonga omlife yanje and who I am today, and I have never parted ways with a friend. Tina mwana wanje undatanele nawe abina asomera nabo primary, abina asomera nabo high school, abina meetingiro bwire buryo bwa politics ezo mside ndizo. They are here, they are very many. The young, well, that time were young people from NRM, but they are still stuck with me. I don't know why they have not, but the friends that abandoned me are many, but these ones have stood the test of time and they are here. So, you know, we have agenda. Sometimes I'm talkative, sometimes I'm not. Konka na ninyanangu munchirize shabe chairman Mamjafari ajagambe bugamuka bibiri abo kwati ku territory yawe no boro na Mukodomi konkojo ga mumchinsa cha onka chairman we munonga wa Benjamin mukama simwe kama na bakunda abasalamu assalamu alaikum.
tatito mu ruhanga yahumwire omukondo akandi munywani wanje Bishop Yona Katonene na timu yawe abebembezi abaryaha twebembirwe leader of opposition Honorable Master Sipuga shasenyo kula basebo President General wa National Unity Platform H.E Robert Chagulanyi n'omukyala Honorable Zache Honorable Karole ba Chairman Buhwezu District Omambinde batwire na Vice wanje hamwe na Councilor w'Ichwekechi Charale Mwami Chikire Chairman wa Movement w'Ichwekechi omushozwa na timu yawe Chairman LCC wa Kizoba eka y'omugurusi Katana na n'omugenzi Mere Katana bombi abahumwire na nahumwire Omwami Katana Benjamin hamwe na n'umukuru w'okutura na waha eka ya tatazara omwami ngaso mugurusi Saiba Yofesi ogwe tatazara kandi muramu wanje omukyala Fiona abasajja baraba yemerera bakurebe fiyo ogwo omukyala nasa abasajja baraba nangwa tukam aine izine na suha nangwa nida kumweta suwa son hanuya okuzika amazara ahabokuba obulumukodomi na n'abana bakodomi bani mbwenu tusasa munonga aweka y'abasajja baraba abokuferwa omukiguru witu kandi gavumenti ntusasa abokuferwa omuntu nkobu akubasa kuhereza abaana be obwegyese kandi bakabaho omugaso nangwa nyobo nabingisa hari okuzika okundu oku nakuri hariyo omuntu ondiijo w'amaani afiire bajya kumanya kuri ntakuba hariyo Kyagulanyi bajyanziyo Kyagulanyi niza kubanu kandi yanakuntera kunka the fact is Kyagulanyi is an important person. Yes. Kyagulanyi is a model. Because when you look at the background, to move to a level of being one of those on the ballot at the presidential level, Oguno Mshanamax, you will just go in a man. And this is the person who nominates leader of opposition, being a member of parliament in Kaga Plus, or my member says Kuka. Ibo mare banyowe kunjira mane bandetana na police. Timaisa n'omuntu w'amaani is a respected person kandi nabo n'abantu bashobeye kuba. However much that for me I belong to NRM. That's why I'm saying Ogo Mushizo Katana. Nanga watokana wakujangu na wasatu wajipeka wapani wajangu ndugu na wanakawa wasuru mwani brigade. No. Katana is like me. When I say reform, I become reform. I was with him in reform. Kungaka Yengala, NRM, I didn't say that now knows that I'm NRM. I'm proper, yellow. But I have something that I share with you, leader. Because for me also I subscribe to Kabaka. I believe in Kabaka Navagerika. Yes. Hey. When I was se H.E Bobi onsonyiwe mbadde sikulabirayo obwa mask honorable Segona member of parliament abantu n'okukunda so mbwenu ebintu bya gavumenti tubitandike bya gavumenti ebya kisaari tubitandike bya kisaari n'ebya ruhanga tubitandike bya ruhanga. I've always told people, especially police, n'abandi mwena tuko batatu kulinga police kukwata cyagura ntabawuki. Yes, even I told those people about Barbie cyagura nambyandikunda benyi n'obugenyi niza kukenza kada niza kubutira obule kwiza konka mwiza nikwakira obugenyi bwanyu wabuzaho n'ubugenyi kitinisa cyagura nyaga obugenyi mudramani. So what we need now, we want to work together as people of Uganda to make Hungary the very money, because Uganda without Western without Northern, we need to work as a team to build a better Uganda. Nebyo tubashyira kandi n'amasiko ngo ebintu n'ebirungi mwami senyonyi honorable senyonyi ibuka ngo wagire ku kartone ubu no mwami senyonyi nawo kwe ni mukondai. But lastly we have some important things that are common to all of us. One, we have rising prices of commodities. And our sort of inga mwami master Sispunga Segona Navarara Fabaina is our role to make sure that we make good laws and policies to make sure that at least we improve on that part. Lastly, we are lacking funds, especially for roads. We only receive 30% as Bushenyi district. I think they go 20%. And it's Parliament that appropriates money. Parliament, what is the problem now? Tell us the problem. If you are failed, and we bring your alternative and we move forward. Salaam alaikum.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Kandi muko. Ntaka jira bagamba bandi. Kine family endijo eyindi part wayo. Kandi yate kabapati ya family. Family kumbere zo mukyala the Chidawalimbe family abakulembedwa taata Mami Charles Wabulindi ne family yonna mbasaba mwibireko katono ne MP wa mwabarabe. Ate kimanyi nti mukwano gwo mwebale nnyo. But in a special way, I also want to thank my wife. I didn't because everyone thanked her. She has been very supportive. Very, very supportive during this very challenging time and always. So I appreciate her love and support. So, ladies and gentlemen, basebo na banyabo nani bashaba ngumunyichirize. There are so many dignitaries this side who are my friends, they are my comrades, they are my family. Some of them are leaders, some of them are members of National Unity Platform and People Power. They started traveling last night. The first group reached here at 6. Mwena mbebaza ekubo lyemwatambude timu yasoose yatuse wano sawa 12. Ekitegeeza nti mwatambude mu kino kyonna mbebaza era nsaba nti Katonda bawe emikisa. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will not go into the protocol of introducing the leaders that are here from my party. So, I will take the honor to invite the Honorable Leader of Opposition, the Honorable Matthias Mpuga, to give his remarks, introduce his team, and take the honor to invite my leader, my friend, comrade, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, but later, after the Leader of Opposition. Leader of Opposition.
Your Grace, the level Captain and ambassadors here, my party president, colleagues, members of parliament, Basone Banyabo, Batakabe Buyanja. I want to apologize, I came late, so I may not be in position to fully acknowledge all the leaders here. But I requested humbly the Party Secretary General, Honorable Louis Rubongoya, to help me introduce the team here because he had a list earlier that we can save time. Kindly, Mr. Lewis. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Leader of the Opposition and Deputy President, NUP, Sebo Bishop, n'abantu abebembezi b'ekkanisa b'oli nabo, aba family egi, President wetu Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Musinguzi, n'abantu mwena tushakwemerera hamwe na munywani wetu Katana Benjamin omulukumanya munonga omu NUP nakolanga National Treasurer nalishi omubiiki wetu nk'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform kandi takoma hali ekyo n'omwe ahali balooya abali kukikolera omu National Unity Platform nkira kumuleba aha TV namwe n'omuli kuleba abaana bonna b'ejaha bali Kampala abamwe niwabayambire kuruga omu bihome ekiro kurebera ab'ejaha bakabakwata babakoma omu bwire bw'obululu Katanogu na bagenzi be bamusisi n'abandi baza omu kooti y'amahe na kooti ezindi zona balwana munonga kureba ngo abaana abo bali omu bihome ekiro kureba b'ejaha ninyenda kutwala omu kishogo kwanjura abebembezi abakwija nabo then nganda y'omuzindaro n'abanayanjire president wetu Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Musinguzi na vice president leader of opposition Mathias Mpuga owunyamerere nawaha anyanjure honorable Jole Mugisha deputy president wetu wa Western Region imuka abantu bakurebeho amazina ganje bagambira Nicola nga secretary general nalisho muhandiki omukuru ow'ekibiina nyanjure honorable Medard Segona MP Busiro East and chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament and also a lawyer, a seasoned lawyer. Also introduce Honorable Joel Senyonyi, member of Parliament of Anakawa West constituency, and chairperson wa Kachipa Kobarkweta Konsase, and the spokesperson for National Unity Platform. Honorable Nyanzi Fred Ssentamu, Sebo Imkava Kudebe, Ogonwe Sabakunzi, Narishi Okura Mobilization, National Unity Platform. Buken Ali Nubianli, Manyamwena, Namweshongozi Kana Kura Arts and Entertainment of National Unity Platform. Honorable Zake Francis Butevi. Ogo Manyamu Member of Parliament, Mityana Municipality, Kandi Omzogani. Honorable Flavia Kalure Nabagabe, Woman Member of Parliament, Kasanda District, Kandi Nwarukula Bachara, Muchibina National Unity Platform. To the Honorable Yeko Derek, Okurikira Chimwe Omulumachindye East constituency, Okomu Kampala. Kandi Minister of Security Government, Ekwememberwa, Honorable Mathias Mpuga. Honorable Joyce Magala, Woman Member of Parliament, Uganda District. Right Honorable Zahara Luirika, Speaker KCCA, no Speaker of KCCA. Councillor, let me request the councillors and other leaders to stand up for recognition because of time. Twine leaders wetu Bright Muhumza abarigamba Western Region Office Peter Mpaka n'abandi mwena then imwe abandi bafutsoja n'abandi kunagambe kigambo kitu mu kigali kyemu abantu balebe mmulu. People power, our power. Bale munongasi. I just had forgotten one thing. Itwe kabanywanyi ba Benjamin abalikanayo Kampala twakontributinga $5,000,000 okumuyamba okushendekereza omukikulu waitu kandi tusindire yenaha $50,000 ezalikuwa Honorable Segona then Honorable Zake nawe ya time $5,000 eziyakohereza mwebali mnonga.
Thank you, Common Lewis, for that help. Your grace and yes, leaders here. I'll be very brief indeed because of time. I was initially helped by my dear chairperson for the district with these kind remarks. We're a family of humans. I never got to know our dear mother here resting. But in her, I met a dear son. Benjamin's very human, extremely human. Some people are not humane, and therefore not qualify in the family of humans. We met with Benjamin in our struggles. It's been part and parcel of our struggles and humiliations. We have suffered humiliation. And you meet Benjamin with the first, say, hey guys, rise and we walk again. Very calm and collected, very firm in his beliefs. So I am here to pay tribute to a woman I never met who did the job of a mother, a mentor, a caretaker. And I want to assure you, ma'am, whatever you are, that Benjamin, you've left your image with us. And you never regret living with us, your son. Mugenda ne muzike abantu ne mulaba abakaaba ninga twakandira afudde bakaabira bizibu byakoze ki byalese. Mama zize kwebaza otwegera Benjamin is extremely reliable. Ogamba Benjamin tusekane ebuyanja ajja kusookayo. Lero ogamba tugende ebuyanja ina agende ishaka. And there are so many. And a very big disappointment in our struggles. It wasn't for him. Many of us are here. Message eri mukwerekera mama eranga tuzolwa Benjamin. Abazadde abali wano yena gye muvudde. Abaana bammwe, your children are your ambassadors. Yonna gye bali gye mbasindika mu masomero ku mirimu. Mwogere nabo bagenda ku mirimo tebeta bana babbi bebasangayo. Babeera mu government tebeta bana abatemula abantu mu government. Babeere ku side yabo aba struggling okubeerawo n'okulwanirira ensi n'okubeerawo. In Benjamin, this area has an able ambassador of the humaneness of this community because hitherto omwana nga akuzibwa abataka bonna. So ekiri chairman ng'omwana wabataka bonna so ekiri muze yabiriga wawana. The entire community will be involved in grooming children. Times have changed. That sometimes parents don't want real interference while bringing up or messing up their own children. That nobody should interfere in their mess. I want to thank you, Benjamin, for being a good son to your mother. Mama woto muswaziza atukolagana oli musajja mwesigwa nnyo era otambudde owangadde ne bannayuganda mu bizibu. Benjamin is a true mirror of the fact that as a younger party, NUP, we are hardly 2 years. But we are a national party, we are everywhere. Chairman, we shall be right here in time. My message to the people of this community is very simple. Uganda is small in terms of geographical size, but so big that all of us can fit and even space remains. Uganda nsine tusobola okugyamu ffenna ate singa tukeera ku makya nga tukkanya ku buli kimu then to be a bunch of fools. If we agree real on everything, suddenly it's an indictment of our intellect and exposition. Obutakanya bwe butonde. Katonda tutonda nga tulina byetukanyako byanjawulo. Tekitegeeza that you must be my enemy. That when you come here, therefore you must look at me as an enemy of the people. It's the reason why Benjamin is NUP. But I've seen Honorable Taylor here. Where is Honorable Taylor? All the way from Bugabula. Yes, he's NRA. But is he comfortable here with Benjamin? Because we are a family of humans. And therefore, in our mother resting here, there's a big lesson that all of us can fit in this single, same country with our differences, working respectfully with each other, and therefore cultivate a culture of tolerance in our generations going ahead. If our parents disagreed, we have no reason to carry on the disagreements. In fact, because we have had better exposure, we need to act better. Ebizibu ebyaliwo mirembe egyedda bano balwanagana bano ba UPC bano ba DP bano batema bitooke bano ba Kabaka yekka. If we fall through those differences, then lwaki twagenda ku ssomero? Why did we go to school then? So I want to invite you that we send off this very decent woman, and I'm just glad that she went to school, but groomed and sacrificed and had her children in school. Benjamin is influencing nations, is changing lives because of the sacrifice of a woman. Mama tuze kwebaza olw'okwewaayo n'osomesa abaana bo ate n'obagonjula ne bafuna amagezi ne bafuna n'okutegeera. Waliwo abalina amagezi naye nga tebalina kutegeera. That's a danger to commit to society. Amagezi tegamala. In fact, okutegeera kusinga amagezi. So I want to thank you for that. My party president, I want to thank you before these people you never had occasion to meet during the last elections because of the so many hurdles we encountered. Because in identifying and working with people like a Benjamin, the NUP as a party lead has tentacles in every corner of this country. And I have no doubt in my mind that progressively we shall get there. As NUP, we shall never haunt our tormentors. We are not working for revenge. We are a team that is for justice. And there's a difference. We never go out there to try and cultivate and work out a culture of revenge. Twagala eggwanga lino ffenna tubeeremu, tuwuliziganye, ebiso bye tubitereeze, okutegeera bwe kubeera bwe kutyo. Abantu babeera n'obuyinza obubava mu ngalo nga tebategedde ne bugenda. Ng'olaba balwana nabwo okubukuŋŋaanya naye nga bugenze. Ate omuntu obuyinza bumuva mu ngalo ne bugenda, akola ensobi naye nga si ŋŋenderere. It's our duty okutegeera nti ono obuyinza bwamugendako, tubukuŋŋanye tubukomyewo, tukuŋŋaanye ensi etambule wamu, tewali agenda kuwolera ggwanga. That is our spirit. I want to thank you, ma'am, for bringing us here, gathering us here to pay tribute to you, and thanking you for the job you did posthumously. Mama Omula Mirembe. Can I then take the honor to invite my dear party president to come and address the honor?
Thank you very much, Sebo. Religious leaders, political and other leaders, the family, fellow mourners, Mukama Simwe, nyone banyeta Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, konka omwankole ne banyeta Musinguzi. Wano ndimoko era mbadde nsaba First Lady kuba naze naye okkirize maama gyobuze ku bantu. Just very good.
Mnonga, Your Excellency. Abaziiki bataahi bitu, abebembezi b'omu kicweka eki, abebembezi b'ekanisa, Sebo Bishop, abaana b'omuri Egika, twabaramusya. Amazina ganje ninye Itungo Kagaju, Musinguzi, Barbara Kyagulanyi. Awitu nintungamo, Bushenyi niyo yandezire, nkashomeraho bwira nyanje emyaka 6, mbwenu ndi omwana w'omu. Obu twaturi aha, nareba bishemanzi. Obu mbaha, I advocate for the girl child. Ngambira bishi, mbira karyabo, aba batakubasa kugamba. Nareba bishi baryaha bemanzi. Bamani, barukugambisa amani. Banyanya bakatana Benjamin, banshemeza. Ekyo nkyorekanye n'okuyabirayi. Akaryo mukaze manzi. Owayorira bishire manzi, batakutina kugamba. Konka nahurira Businje yatina. Yagira ati mama yagenda, ati mukama nkwatse, nyemerera mbikirebi. Businje ninyenda kwijusya keshongorokamo. Hariho ekicweka kiri kugira ngo Nimanyangu hachiriyo ebinje byokundenga kandi nebyo kunsasa nkiryo mulye jinsi konka hariho ekindi vasi negira ngu kumba mbumba dirwe Yesu Tinye wamaziko Tinye mereza mutima Ahakuba ni wandinda Barumuna banje bakuru banje banyanya bakatana munyanyazi nyenda mu mahame Ogumukazi w'abazire Obwabago muzigaba na mawe no muzigaba. Mugume mu ndonde kumurenu munyetenga. Katana twashasha niwe. Konkano mengo turi niwe mbire bona. Abantu babiyanja mwebare munonga kambarekere Musinguzi. Musasire nagamba munonga.
Webare munonga mama. Nayo bawo nebyange wandi byogedde. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, please. We gather here today to see off our mother, our brother's mother, Mama Mary, like she's fondly referred to. Munansonyi wanja kutabula ennimi, olunyankole lwange lwonna Barbie alumazeeyo. Many of us did not get to personally know Mama Mary. But through Katana, who we like to call BK at NUP, we could see her through him. BK ayogeranga so fondly of his mother, like many of us. Era nebaza Katonda nti yasobodde okuzika mama we. Yakyogeranga n'agamba nze singa nfuna omukisa okuzika mama wange nja kuba contented ekyo Mukama akikoze. Yayogera n'ekirala n'agamba nti njagala nnyo nkole ekyensobola kyonna ndabenga mama wange mujjanjaba so that even if finally God takes her omutima gwange gujja kuba at peace. My brother, it is well. Mama oyo nga bwe ngambye tetwamanya nnyo, but the values that she instilled in our brother BK as a widow, as a more or less a single parent, nga mama etata nena mukuzanga muntu aina credibility nga muntu mwesimbu That is a very, very noble value. BK, your national treasurer, one national unity platform. Now that position calls for absolute integrity. He's one of the members that we always look up to as a yardstick for our integrity. And my brother, we pride in you so much. And even okubanga asobola okuyimirira n'ayogera ebiruma abantu. BK is not poor. In Uganda, he is the class that you would call privileged. But he decided not to relax, but to also add his voice and to stand with many people, especially those political prisoners. Nga Secretary General wagambye bangi abalwanidde nnyo okuva mu makomera. Initially, he was our head of legal before he became national treasurer. Twasembayo okulaba mama the night before she passed on. And you could see that the hospital bill was taking a toll on BK and the family, like many other Ugandans. Lucky enough, he could pull strings here and there, nagezako kwa affordinga okulabirira mama we, unlike very many Ugandans. So ebintu ebyo tubyogerako in good faith. Kubanga bituuka kufe, many of us can afford to treat our people. Naye abantu bangi tebalina opportunity eyo. Era tubyogerako bino not out of hate, but because we all want to be in a better country. Nze njogera wano kuba ndi muko. Era waffe Buganda ninga ambassador wa Nkole, ninga ambassador wa Western Uganda. Era nze mbagambe ekituufu tine bali balinga ffe kuba ewaffe abantu bangi balowooza eno Nkole olusuku lwa seminti. Balowooza buli kimu kiri okay. But we have the same challenges. Sukali atubagula ebbeeyi eno Nkole like everywhere in Uganda. You know, amalwaliro ga facing the same challenges with the same human beings. So talking about these things and advocating for better, especially the way we do it peacefully, tuchikola for the good of all of us. Eramba njagala mbasabe mwena nsanyuse nnyo chairman wa NRM naye abyogeddeko. I really wish that is the tone we speak to each other with. Because at the end of the day, we are the same people. You can no longer divide the people of Uganda. We are the same people. So it's important that we treat each other with dignity, that we see the truth and talk about it because it benefits all of us. And what is wrong affects all of us. Nabadenda babambi mwana. Baba Itabakadama. Many Ugandans, especially young girls, go to Arab countries. Many of them, Baba Jamwe Bienda, got money, kidneys and everything. One girl called Karonji, she's from Isinjiro. She jumped off a building and died. So that pain cuts across the country. Chiri very important. Netutandika okugategwanga lyaffe. Interests. I will also talk about a very important thing. As you all saw through the campaign, said, so it was tear gas. We didn't get a chance to say what we wanted to speak to the people. And I know that many people were told, H.E Bobi in Uganda, one African president, Uganda. Which is wrong. Uganda is just as your home, as Nkole is my home. That is how the founders of this country envisioned it, and that is how we should live together. I thought it important to mention it. Family Uganda fe BK na BK tumira namwe ngatusibula mama tusaba mukama bagumye. Tukwebaza olw'okubeera omugumu fenafe mikwano gyamwe tugumira komwe. I've not seen so many people break down. We thank God for that. And we hope that God keeps you strong and that rests Mama's soul in eternal peace. Thank
you very much, Mr. President. bantu tulizane tubanze kwendera omukoro kandi nimbebaza abo kwakira gye banywanyi banje n'abebembezi banje mwe bali muno. And I would like to thank you. Ordinarily, I shouldn't speak after my president has spoken, but today, since I'm the Mulekwa, I have all the rights to speak at any time. So allow me to thank you, my brother, and the entire team for honoring my mother and for standing with me in these difficult times. My mother and I shared a very strong bond, very, very strong bond. But God has chosen to take her, and we only pray that the angels receive her in glory. Thank you very much, Member Longa, Kama Siwe, my Lord Bishop and the entire team. Nataka bebalize, Member Longa, Mukama bahereze omugisha, kandi mutusasire aitwachereza mu bwire ekitinisa kigarukire Mukama.